Hello, thank you for listening to this audio. Now, I'd like you to consider different ways of experiencing the world. As you're presently in a place where you can sit or lie quietly, I'm going to provide you with a number of suggestions that you can find helpful. If it leads you to have a deep awareness of important experiences in your memories or feelings, I would recommend that you follow that lead. My voice will go with you even if you're not attending to it because of important, vivid, internal awarenesses. When you have finished with that unique experience to your satisfaction, you can always come back to my voice. I wonder how you positioned your body at this time. Where in your body is most comfortable? Is it in your head, your neck, your arms, legs, chest, or belly? As you pause to identify that place of greatest comfort, you can see how it rises and falls, as all sensations do. And does that sensation change as you move or as you breathe? Or does it follow its own rhythm, much as waves gently rolling onto a shore? Does that sense of comfort have different parts? Does it have weight, temperature, rhythm, color, or some other property to it? And so at this moment, I would like you just to be aware of how that position of comfort expresses itself. And in time, as we proceed, you can find that it will expand either in gradual spreading or perhaps appearing in different spaces spontaneously so that they can all gradually spread and join together. And whilst we're sitting in this comfortable position, I would like to briefly comment on our purpose with this audio. We know that you have a very intelligent, conscious mind which is aware of the world in real time and operates in a logical fashion, sequentially organizing itself. However, you also have an unconscious mind operating simultaneously in the background. It collates all of the experiential data from your body, from all of the sensors in your extremities and in your organs. It also orchestrates the background feelings within your mind, those complex things we call emotions and feelings. And it communicates with you and with others through those moods, but also through spontaneous gestures, even the style of your speaking, and the levels of energy you feel, your motivation. And so as we proceed, we are working toward developing ever greater abilities to interact with that unconscious mind. And going forward, as you synchronize in ever greater harmony with it, you can find many internal clashes that we all experience will change in a positive way. And now, returning back to the sensation of your body, sitting or lying where you are, and allowing your neck, your arms and legs, chest and belly to adopt their best posture. And recognizing that you have that central rhythm generator of your breathing that runs with this generator deep within your mind that summates multiple inputs from all of your physical and emotional selves, and then adopts a pattern that best adapts to all of those multiple competing needs. As you proceed, you can observe its pattern of sinusoidal waves enhancing and canceling each other out to transform into a single observable pattern. And as that pattern rises and falls, you can allow yourself to drop into the troughs and activity level, to even deeper levels of calmness. We can follow a series of wave trains of maximums and minimums, allowing each local minimum to drop further down into a deeper level of deep experience. Now, I do not know if it will be through visual images of waves or lines or colors or shapes, or whether it will be sounds or deep tactile sensations of some fashion, whichever is most evident for you. But I would like you to follow those into each sequential trough as we deepen our level of internal awareness in stages, each wave having a number from 10 down to 1. And with each wave having its associated peak and trough, and that trough can take you down to a deeper and deeper level. And so as you proceed from the first wave going down from 10 down to 9, And now the next wave down from 9 down to 8. And with that next one from 8 down to 7. Down to 6. And now halfway down, deeper, down to 5. And proceeding down the second half now, down to 4. Down that wave trough, down to 3. And down lower, deeper, calmer, easier to 2. And finally down to 1. At this point, I suggest we pause and look around within and without to notice how it feels right now. It can be very different, and it is often an experience that is not easily described in words. So just notice the state within right now. And one way you could consider doing this is you can do a scan. Tracking down from the top of your head, going down through your forehead, scanning down into your neck, sliding down over to your shoulders, down through the deep parts of your chest, down the arms, carrying down the chest down into the belly, down through the belly, feeling its surface and its deep interior, down to the pelvis, down from the hips now to the thighs, down through your calves, and then down to the ends of your feet out through your toes. Now the amplitude of this present level of feeling inside can be steady or still fluctuating, and its frequency may be fixed or variable. And again, those fluctuations, those waves of activity which can reflect itself in brightness or density, thickness or color or temperature, however it does for you at this time. And two, these energy levels can also descend. And you can follow them as you follow your respiration, the rising and falling of the muscles of your chest and belly, for they all use energy derived from the flows of electrons in the deepest corners of mitochondria in each cell of each muscle. Taking advantage of this fundamental physical process, we can dial down to even deeper levels of receptivity, each level lower, calmer, easier. And as you may recall from your extensive knowledge of science, the energy levels within atoms, the electrons flying all around those atoms have specific energy levels, different wave functions. Then we can descend, those electrons giving up energy and descending down to lower levels of calmness, starting with each sequential atomic shell. So going down from 5p down to 4d. And the electrons can become even calmer and more steady and solid, down to 5s, down to 4p, down to 3d, down to 4s, through 3p, down to 3s, lower, deeper, calmer, steadier, down to 2p, now at 2s, and all the way down to the 1s shell. Now as you lie above the atomic plane, you can look around you for patterns or memories for which previous solution sets have proven to be a challenge for you. With greater life experience, you can observe these previous solutions and generate new algorithms that are more positive and healthy. yet acknowledging the value of those past interim solutions. You can recall these later when you return to full alertness, if your unconscious agrees that this is the time to address them. If not, then you can give yourself a memory cue that there is unfinished business with some sensation of a pleasant but unexpected smell whenever you recall this exercise that you have just felt today. When it is necessary and correct for you to return to the regular world, you can ascend back up the levels of energy, becoming more aware of the external inputs, the different energies and frequencies of sounds around you, and then the different shades and intensities of light shining into your eyes as you fully alert to the places around you.